Recent developments of the JCM. It will be delivered by Mr. Tatsuya SAKAINO, researcher of the Office of International Carbon Market for Global Environmental Bureau, the Ministry of the Environment, the Government of Japan. Kun Tatsuya, please.
So good morning, everyone, and Sawadee Krap. My name is Tatsuya SAKAINO from Ministry of the Environment in Japan. I'm with the Joint Credit Mechanics team in Office of International Carbon Market Global Environmental Bureau. So today I'm very happy to see so many of you here today. And today I'd like to talk about the basic information and the recent progress on the JCM in Japan. Okay, first of all, I will explain the basic concept of the JCM. So the JCM, Joint Credit Mechanism, is a bilateral cooperation between Japan and our JCM partner countries. And the JCM will be aligned with the guidance on Article 6.2 cooperative approaches of the Paris Agreement. In partner countries, mainly in the Global South, Japanese companies and the Japanese government collaborate on implementing mitigation measures in terms of technology and financial support. The achieved GHG emission reductions or removals will be shared as JCM credits between the partner countries and Japan. It contributes to achieving reduction and absorption targets of both Japan and partner countries, while invigorating the economies of both nations through corporate participation. Additionally, it contributes to solving various social, economic, environmental issues of partner countries. Since the first signing with Mongolia in 2013 and the signing with Thailand in 2015, Japan has established the JCM with 29 countries, and over 250 projects are currently being implemented. JCM target is cumulative GHG emission reduction for 100 million tons of CO2 equivalent by 2030. So next slide shows what benefits both governments or participants can get from the JCM. The JCM offers social, economic, environmental benefits to both Japan and partner countries. So for partner countries and entities in partner countries, JCM could be utilized for these 5 points. And the first one is right side, and exploring new business opportunities. The second one is enhancing corporate value. And this point attracts new investment. The third one is diffusion of superior decarbonization technology and products. Fourth one is contribute to NDC reduction and absorption targets of partner countries. And the last one is solving social, economic, environmental issues such as air pollution and infrastructure development. In addition, for Japanese government, we use acquired JCM credits to achieve our NDC. Furthermore, we can enhance presence through contributions to global decarbonization. So far, there have been 257 technology adoptions in 18 countries. 56% of these are related to renewable energy, followed by 34% for energy efficiency, making up the majority. In this slide, you can find some projects related to renewable energy, such as solar power, hydropower, biogas, and so on. And the next slide shows some projects related to energy efficiency, such as consumer sector and industrial sector. Not only renewable energy or energy efficiency, we have a variety of JCM project types, such as waste to energy, transportation, and RED+. Today, I think some concrete examples will be presented in session 3. So next is the list of JCM partner countries and projects supported by MOEJ. So far, we have more than 250 projects all over the world. Most of them comes from Southeast Asia, but recently we started to expand JCM in other regions such as Central Asia, Africa. And hopefully, more projects will be implemented in these new JCM partner countries as well. So especially in Thailand, ever since signing the bilateral document of the JCM between two countries on November 19th in 2015, we have been implemented 51 projects and 58 technologies. And 48% of these are related to renewable energy, followed by 40% for energy efficiency, making up the majority. So Thailand is one of the most important countries in the JCM. So this is an overview of Japan's support for the JCM partner countries. So Japan provides a range of supports, such as financial support for projects, technical support, and capacity building. And about financial program for JCM projects, more detailed information will be provided by Jack today. So this slide shows potential use of JCM credits in Japan. In case of using financial support from government, JCM credit issued to Japan side will be acquired by the government of Japan. In private sector JCM, which is invested and implemented by private companies without any governmental supports, allow companies to acquire JCM credits according to their own contributions level. So JCM credits acquired by the companies can be utilized for the purpose of carbon offsetting. So in Japan, for example, the domestic calculation, reporting, and the publication system, and used for the achievement of companies' voluntary targets in the GX League, and the carbon offsetting. So in the GX League, participating companies are supposed to be engaged in emission trading in the carbon credits market and the Tokyo Stock Exchange in order to achieve their targets. So pricing and the monetization of the JCM credits will be expected through trading JCM credits in the carbon credits market. So this slide shows the basic scheme of the JCM. The project participants submit documents to joint committee. So joint committee is the decision-making body of the JCM comprised of both governments. And also project participants need to have validation and verification from third-party entities. So on the right side, the flow of JCM project process is shown. JCM has several processes to make sure the validity of projects and create secure credits. Firstly, the project participants who seek to request registration under the JCM need to prepare a project idea note as known as PIN. So PIN is used to explain the outline of the project to the partner country, and both joint committee decides there is no objection or not. The next step will be the submission of proposed methodology. After it is approved by the joint committee, project design document, PDD, need to be developed. After it is validated by third-party entity, TPE, and publicly the project will be registered by the decision of the joint committee. So after the registration of the project participant starts operation of the project and conduct monitoring of its activity in line with the registered PDD. So finally, project participants will request the joint committee to issue JCM credits after verification. The credit allocation between Japan and the partner country will be decided at the time of registration. So in this slide, I explained about the basic scheme of JCM. So today I would like to emphasize that participants need to follow rules of implementation, including forms for the JCM track and the premium tier to implement new projects in Thailand. So we needed to understand well about premium tier to conduct projects. Okay, so this is my last slide. So when you want to know more about the JCM, please take a look at the JCM website. Here you can find some information such as rules and guidelines, approved methodologies, and registered projects, issuance of credits, designated third-party entities of each country, and so on. Okay, so that's all for my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Hope clap.